What's up? It's No Other, and this is No Anime.
Hey, let him know. Hey.
Okay, so I'm gonna kick things off right. With this one, it stands for Air Gear, right? Air Gear is one of the first animes I've ever watched. And if you didn't know, like the first couple animes you actually watch are like they tend to stick with you, right? They like a part of your soul. Like you just like, yo, this is dope. Even sometimes like, right? Like maybe you just leave them off your list, but I mean for me, that's where I'm gonna start because anime, I mean Air Gear, gerbity gerb. Ugh. But Air Gear to me is just the ultimate shonen. And for those who didn't know, a shonen typically is an anime that has a young male lead focused on action, a lot of adventure and fighting. Right, that's what a shonen is. So when you think shonen, you think of like Naruto and stuff like that, but Air Gear is definitely up there in my opinion because I think that it just has all of the dopest fighting scenes. Anyway, check it out. Air Gear is about the life of Mitsuki. They call him Iki, but or AKA Babyface or a little crow. And it's about him and his friends. And oh yeah, before I go any further, shout outs to Air Gear Wiki for the juicy lore, for real, for real. They made it easy for me to focus on this summary because I be all over the place otherwise. But so yeah, thanks again, and their link is in the description. And back to the summary though. Like I said, Air Gear is based off of the adventures of Icky and his friends, and that they get into these ATs, which are called air treks. That are like motorized rollerblades, and they look scary as hell, but they go hella fast and they make it look dope because they be flying in the air and doing all sorts of crazy tricks and stuff. So then, like when the Storm Riders came through, I'm not gonna tell you who the Storm Riders were because that I ain't but they come through and they make it crazy, bro. It's like what? It's like oh man. They trying to get at my guy. Why they trying to get at him? Like, they just out here trying to live. You know what I mean? But anyways, they get at him and he was just like not having it. He was like, I ain't going. And he go back home. And that's where the story started kicking in, man. That's when it get real dope and juicy, And that's really when, he found like they call it in this lore like lines or whatever, and he was just in the air and he was doing his thing and he got hooked, man. And that's where I got hooked because then that's when the plot starts to take off and the main story just gets incredible. That just is the epitome of anime to me, man. Y'all go check it out, man. Air Gear is super dope, and I know before I'm done, but no. Why no Attack on Titan? Attack on Titan's played, man. I like Attack on Titan, but Attack on Titan isn't Air Gear. And like I said, it was one of the first anime I've ever watched. And y'all could come at me in the comments about it. And you can, tell me what your favorite anime is, right? Really, really like. And also, the reason why I got so fascinated with Air Gear is because it has a little bit of everything, right? It has the struggle. It has a main character that's not not a weakling, or it's character development. It shows where he came from. When I'm saying weakling, he was something and then he ended up being something better by growth. Not necessarily a better person, but just better by the growth in the opportunities that come across him, I just needed something to make me feel like I can fly, and Air Gear did that for me, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it, man. And sub next week for a fellow geek. I'm out. No. Check out this shirt though, yeah.
Yeah.